card, sir.
SM? It's closed?
No sir, close.
Okay. I can't look at there? No. Okay. Can I look at the stadium? Just to look?
Stand right here.
Okay. Very nice. All right. I don't want to overstay my welcome. Very like futuristic kind of. It looks like a capsule hotel almost. This is the smallest sink I've ever seen in my life. I have a nice view out to the city, as you can see. Why am I hanging out of a window here? Well, I just checked into a new accommodation, which is probably the smallest accommodation I have ever rented here in Metro Manila in the Philippines. And I want to show it to you. I don't want to make this video all about my accommodation, but I want to quickly show it to you before I get out in the city and go for a little afternoon walk. But first, let's see if you can see the outside of the building from here. As you can see where I'm sticking my head out, it's like a little cubicle. Let's head inside and see what it's like. Well, first things first, there's an AC. Let's turn this off because it's kind of noisy. Unlike the last accommodation I was at, this one has a better AC. It's the same style. It's like one of those box units that go on the wall or in the window. And let me tell you, it gets freaking cold in here. And so this is your hallway when you come in. It's very, very small. Like you can see, look, elbow. I mean, it's not big at all. And even from here where I'm standing to the door, about 2 arms lengths away. So very, very small entryway. And this is where I'm storing my luggage. Don't know if that's where you're supposed to. And then they give you a little floor mat to come out of the bathroom. So let's head into the bathroom first to check that out. So here you can see, you got this nice little shelving here. It's some of my stuff I just put up there, some basic travel needs. You have a nice hot shower. Now as you can see, this is actually kind of a new hot water heater. It looks very nice and it works very good because I used it last night and it has some serious water pressure to it. So the water pressure in this building is absolutely the best. But one of the worst things is this sink here. Look at this. This is the smallest sink I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's just for one hand. You can barely even wash your hands, but it's what it is. They do give you shampoo and conditioner, which is nice. And then you have your toilet. You have your toilet. It's kind of like that European one with the button on top. As in the US, I know we always have the flush on the side, and they give you a nice bidet. These tiles are very new, look like some sort of, I don't know what this is, some sort of polished marble maybe, or maybe not, but it looks very nice. You got some shelving. The problem with it is there's no hook to hang your towel when you're done, so you have to bring your towel into the room or pretty much roll it up and put it on the shelf when it's wet, but that's not a good idea as your towel will begin to stink. Oh, and they also give you a toothbrush and toothpaste. I don't usually use them when they give them to me because sometimes I feel like the toothbrushes suck. In places you go, they're very cheap, so I prefer to have my own that are a little bit more expensive and can do a better job. Now, there's one thing about this bathroom I want to show you that is a bit dangerous, and that is the bidet. Well, first off, you pull up the toilet seat and look, it doesn't stay up, so it's kind of annoying. Men gotta hold it to go to the bathroom, I guess, or just, you know, leave the seat down. But the thing is this bidet. So as you can see, check this out. This bidet has so much power. Now, I don't understand why there's so much power in this bidet. Like, that's dangerous for you if you need to use it. So you can't even really like lightly press it without it just freaking flying out like it's coming out of the fire hydrant, like the fire department is here to put out a fire. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, and also trash can. It's the only trash can in this apartment, which is weird. That is the bathroom. Very minimal, as you can see, but pretty nice for a bathroom. Just a bit small. And then here you also have your own little kitchenette, which is kind of nice. I like this here. We have a kettle. This is actually the second microwave now because the first one didn't work. The first one only worked on like a defrost setting. There was no heating to it. I think the heating component of it was broken, so I had to contact the staff and they replaced it for me last night, which is nice. They also give you like another light. I don't know what's this a floodlight for? No idea, I'll leave that up there, I don't need it. Problem is there's no refrigerator, as you can see. This is just a drawer underneath with some trap for catching probably food particles. But then you have your sink, and they give you a bowl, a couple pieces of silverware, and a cup. And that's it. There's nothing to wash dishes with, so you would need to buy all that stuff if you need it. But it's very minimal. It's all you really need for a short stay. Just, there is this slot here where they could definitely put a refrigerator. I don't know why they wouldn't put a refrigerator down here. I don't know, maybe this is for your luggage, because I guess I could fit my luggage down here. But it would be a little bit tight and it might be sticking out a bit. So it looks like I'm drinking room temperature water for the duration of the stay. But there you go, you have the kitchenette, right? And then we have the main part here. This is the bedroom, this is the living room, the little bit of space I have. I want to point out, this is the key card. It is called Point Blue, which I'll talk more about at the end. But you have a little dresser, so there's plenty of space in here. Funny thing is they give you this little survey, customer satisfaction survey, and you fill it out when you leave and you hand it in to them. And you know, with that survey, they can really improve the quality of the stay here based on the customer's needs, wants, desires, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's nice that they give you a little dresser here so you can take all your clothes out, put your stuff in there. But then as you can see, they have this shelving up here, lots of shelving space. So the way that they designed this with the shelving going above the bed is super, because it really maximizes your space in here, as you don't really have much space. So you can store so much up there, anything and everything you bring with you. There's plenty of room with basically, you know, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots up there. So much, I can count. But then also, they built in this little clothes rack as well, so you can hang a few things. There's only 2 hangers, unfortunately, not that many. But this is where I'm drying the towels. The only place to hang the towel, there's nowhere to really hang it. So, gotta make do with what you have sometimes, you know? And then also this little tiny mirror, which is kind of placed in a weird position. Because look, the camera is with my head level. I can't even see my face. I can only see about my chest and down. So they definitely placed the mirror at the level of maybe some Southeast Asians. I don't know. It's super small, super short, but there's no chair. Even if you sit in a chair here, you can only see the top part of your head. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why they put it like that. They should have put it higher. Okay, and then the next part here is the bed. As you can see, this is about a, what is this, a 6-inch foam mattress, no springs, so it's actually really comfortable. A lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. Underneath it you have a ton of storage, so much. Very small storage space, really just to put your clothing, again, something very minimal. And then you have 2 pillows. They're actually very comfortable pillows, which is nice, so I'm glad that they gave 2 and not just 1. And then you also have a sheet. No blanket. So it's really interesting. This is probably the first place I stayed where there wasn't a thicker blanket on top. This is just a sheet. So when that air conditioner is blowing at max, you are freezing to death when you're sleeping. And I like to sleep, you know, with summer clothes on pretty much, so like shorts or something. Here, oh no, you need sweatpants, you need a sweater if that AC is on max. I woke up in the middle of the night freezing a few times and I did not like it. But it's very minimalistic the way this bed is set up, and the sheets are very clean, which I like, because sometimes when you go to accommodations, you have dirty sheets. But these are nice and clean, so I'm very happy with that. And the last thing to show you guys is the desk here. So firstly, let's get this out of the way. The speed of the Wi-Fi, how crazy. Over 100 download and 100 upload megabytes. Wow, that's amazing, because this building is huge. There's so many units, and this is shared Wi-Fi. I don't have my own router. It's being shared with all the other units. I've seen it average though. It's gone down to 25, it's been 30, 50, 90, so it really depends on who's using the Wi-Fi. But that is super good, because when I contacted the people on Airbnb, they told me maybe 1 to 5 megabits per second. Come on, that's 130 times faster almost. Like, I don't know what's up with it, but the speed is pretty good, and I definitely approve of it. So yeah, as you can see, there is a desk here, which is very nice, so I can get a lot of editing done. And this chair is very good too. A full supported chair, which is nice, because sometimes they only give you stools in some places, but here It's comfortable. I can sit for long hours and get a lot of editing done. The desk is perfect height, so I can fit and sit comfortably. Now the only problem is here. As you can see, my cord is running behind the chair all the way over here and underneath. Now, why on earth did they not put an outlet near the bed, near the desk? Makes no sense, because over in this area by the window, there are no outlets. The only outlets you have in here are underneath the sink, above the sink, over here, and that's it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and you have one over here behind the bed. So you have a total of 4 outlets in here, but none near the desk, which is really strange. So I have to move the desk in order to make it reach my laptop, because if it's all the way over, I can't quite charge my laptop from this outlet. But I think the reason for it is because actually in the picture on Airbnb, I believe the desk was over here where the dresser was. So the outlet's right next to it. And I thought about trying to move them, but there's just not enough space to really move them. So I said, I won't even bother. And that's why it's easier just to pull the desk away from the window, and that way I can plug it in so it works. But there you have it. That's my little studio here. It's very minimalistic, as I said. I have a nice view out to the city. As you can see, this way looks towards, I think, Mandaluyong, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere over in that direction. So it's a very, very good view, and it's very quiet here. This area is super quiet. There's not much noise, which I love. All right, well, here you guys can see this is the 5th floor. I'm on the 5th floor. I think there's a maximum of just 5 floors, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just long hallways with many different apartments. Some are long-term rentals, and some are Airbnb. Yeah, I was speaking with the guy yesterday, and he told me that some of the people are long-term tenants, and some of them are just here through Airbnb. So I think it's possible to get a long-term lease here if you would like. But from what I understand, like as you saw, my unit, it's one of the smaller ones and probably the smallest. There are some that are a little bit bigger that I believe come with a refrigerator, because honestly, it'd be difficult to live here very long term if you don't have a refrigerator. You just need to keep some things cold, like maybe some fruit, you know, water and other drinks, Coca-Cola maybe, stuff like that. All right guys, I've just come outside now to show you the outside in the street area where this is. So the Airbnb here, the accommodation is called Point Blue. You might be familiar with it. I think they have many locations around Metro Manila. But that's what it looks like from the outside. Very like futuristic kind of. It looks like a capsule hotel almost. But very, very secure, very private. You have this whole gate. Inside there's a lot of parking. The staff members are actually there talking, so I didn't want to be loud, so I didn't really film. But I've just come outside here, and yeah, this is the street area. The area, I believe, is part of maybe Makati, I think, or is it Taguig? I don't know. But also, I think it might be considered a little local area of South Sembo that I walked through the other day, where I saw those kids playing basketball. But man, the outside of it is so interesting looking. And even next to it, there's some artwork here. Check it out. Don't know what kind of artwork this is. Very interesting, really well detailed. But yeah, some artwork. And then as you can see, BGC, Uptown, the whole area is right here. So not a bad choice for accommodation, and the price per night is $16 per night. So I don't know, would you guys do it? Have you stayed here? Let me know. I definitely recommend it so far during the first day here. But now let's go for an afternoon walk to the river. As I said, it's very close to BGC in the Uptown area. As you can see, it's behind me. I've just come away from the neighborhood there along the main road here that runs all the way up into the heart of BGC. It's a 10-minute walk to the Mitsukoshi Mall, I believe. So very, very convenient location. Now, I don't know if there's many foreigners staying there or not. I assume there are, but I haven't seen any within the last day, so who knows? The river I'm walking down to, I believe, is called well, the park actually. The park is called Rizal Park, I think, or Rizal Riverwalk, I believe. I don't quite remember, but I'm seeing some signs over here that say JP Rizal, so I guess this is the direction. I said it was very close, 15-minute walk maximum, so I'm looking forward to see what it's like, because it's also very close to the university, the Makati City Jails over here, so it could be a pretty busy area maybe. But as you guys can see, the overpass is just above me, going right over the river and then heading over towards Ortigas in that area. Wow, look at this. There's a massive tree just in the middle of the sidewalk here. How interesting. They must have built the sidewalk when that tree was there and they said, oh, let's not cut down the tree. That's a humongous tree. I mean, how old is that? Over 100 years old. They just built the sidewalk around it. That's the way to go. So it says that the city jail is like right over here somewhere. I have no idea. Is that it? Is that yellow building the jail? It looks very nice to be a jail. I don't know if that would be it, but maybe it is. You guys can let me know. Oh, the jail might be behind there because I see like a watchtower in the back over there. So maybe the jail is like a very small building behind all of these. All right, well, this is the Riverwalk and it looks like it's closed. Why would a green area along the river be closed? That doesn't make any sense to me. They got it barricaded off with these things and some barbed wire. It's kind of weird. I thought it would be open, maybe not. But there's a bunch of children over here, a bunch of young kids doing TikTok dances and dancing and stuff. Maybe they just got out of school, I don't know. The school is right over there. But I'm gonna see if there's another entrance into here because this looks like a cool place to walk. As you can see the sign here, Makati Park and Garden, closed. Hello. It is now Makati TikTok or Dance and Garden. Hello. Surely there's got to be another entrance now. Well, it is most definitely closed. And I wonder why, because it doesn't really look like there's any construction going on or that they're trying to fix things up, you know. As you can see, there's somebody sitting up there in the gazebo. Looks like there's a water fountain or there was like a pond which is completely dried. What is going on with this place? I'm just gonna walk a little bit more over here, see if there's another entrance, but I don't think there is. I think it's just completely closed, which is kind of strange with like a university being right here. You'd think it would be kind of fixed, but maybe there's some issue, I don't know. You guys can let me know if you know. Oh, it's not closed to the dogs. Look, there's a bunch of dogs running around in here. Oh, look, they got a bunch of like lights and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's closed because they're gonna make an event here. I have no idea. Maybe I can ask somebody over here. Because there is this like huge amphitheater thing that I saw on Google Maps, which I really wanted to check out. But if I can't get in, I can't check it out. But maybe I can ask somebody. Hello. Is this closed? Closed? Or is it open?
Close, close, close.
Can I look? Can I go? I can go here and just look?
Close.
I can't come. Oh. It's construction?
Bawal. You ask to the guard, sir.
As in?
Bawal na.
Whoa. It's closed?
No, sir, close.
Okay. Is it construction?
No, sir. But the government is this property is closed.
Okay, so not open now.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. I can't look at there?
No, sir.
No, okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it is closed. I just talked to the security there. I don't know why all them guys are in there though. DES. He said something to do with government? Department of, I don't know, environmental safety? I have no idea. It would have been really cool to get up there to look at the amphitheater. Oh well, I'm gonna go up over the road towards the university and I guess make my way back towards BGC then. Maybe I can get a view from up here. As I just made it up to the top of these stairs, there's a sports complex over here with a swimming pool. Looks like people are doing swimming lessons. Maybe it's part of the university. Not really sure. But just looking at the Brazil Park area from over here, I can really tell it's overgrown. So maybe there's no funding to keep it up and so they just closed it. But wow, you can see the university from here, the football field. whoever those guys were in the original Riverwalk Park area, they definitely didn't speak much English because they were much older, you know, 40s, 50s, and so on. Bunch of cats around here though, stray cats. That one looks pretty healthy. But man, I'm still stunned on why, or I'm still shocked on why that park is not open. I don't get it. Hello. I'll tell you what though, I don't know how these kids are all doing their dancing over here. It's so noisy on the street with all the traffic moving, especially the loud jeepneys and the loud motorbikes. I guess maybe for their videos, they don't need audio, they put a song over it. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the best area for dance videos, but hey, maybe it works for them. Hello. Can I look at the stadium?
You can go over there.
Okay, I just go right here? Just to look?
Stand right here.
Okay. Okay. Is this for soccer?
Yeah, it's for soccer.
Oh, all sports? Okay, I just look quickly. So here's the stadium. The officer or the security guards just let me look really quickly. Wow, this is a big arena here. Lots of people. Track, you can run, play soccer, maybe some other activities. I see some people warming up. Very nice. All right, I don't want to overstay my welcome. Thank you. Yeah, the officer, he was basically saying you can look, but you can't really go any further. Maybe you need to sign in, or you need to have an official guest pass. I don't know, but it's a nice stadium there. It'd be a nice place to go and just run outside doing circles, I guess. And there's the entrance to it. I'm sure there's a way to go in and visit. What is this? The toilet graveyard? Definitely where they're throwing all the toilets. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because this building's under construction, right? Yeah, that's probably why. But the jail must be on the other side. I don't know. See, look, here's another cat. Very, very skinny. Not really getting much food. Another one there, very skittish. That one's a little bit thicker. Yeah, a lot of strays over in this area.
Barangay, di ba?
Alright, I can see that's the city jail right there, right along the overpass here. And it does look like it's ground level. There's just really big walls. There's those towers to kind of watch, I guess. I don't know if anyone escapes from there. Have you guys ever heard about it in the news? Have people ever escaped from that jail? Just curious, because I always hear about it in the US. There's like new people, there's new news articles about so-and-so escaping from a prison. Sounds like, how can that be possible in this world today? But wow, how interesting that there's a jail this close to BGC here, to Uptown, to the university there. Kind of fascinating. I wouldn't expect it to be that close. I would more expect it to be maybe on the outskirts of Metro Manila. But then again, that says it's the Makati City Jail, so that's probably just a little small jail. There's probably a really big one somewhere, I would imagine. Well, that was quite some area. Definitely a lot going on over there. A lot of noise, a little bit chaotic. I really wish that Riverwalk would have been open. Would be nice. You guys can let me know, are there other river walks around, or maybe sea walks around the metro area where you can just go and enjoy some, you know, clean air and stuff, other than like these CBD districts that you guys have been telling me, like you know, BGC and stuff? Let me know, because I'm all for walking around. As tell you what, the last month between here and my last travels, I've been averaging, you know, around 10,000 steps a day. So I like to walk a lot, and I think it's the best way to see a city, you know. Often when you're driving, you miss a lot of the sights. But as I said, I wish that place was something. I went down there very quick. It only took about 15 minutes down there, 15 minutes back, and that is that. But so my accommodation here, as I said, I just checked in, and today I wasn't planning on really doing anything, and that's why I just went down here, because it's very close to where I am. And today's just really like an editing day. trying to catch up on the editing where I filmed a bunch of videos and just didn't have time to edit them yet in the last few days. So I'm doing that, but that's my accommodation. It's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. You can rent it on Airbnb.com for about $16 a night, as I said. Very, very affordable maybe for the area, I think. Really not bad. I don't know. I think I should end it there. Leave the video kind of a short one today, I guess. Or maybe not, I don't know. Wow, I just came back over here to the BGC area. It's getting extremely windy and very, very dark. I believe a rainstorm is coming, so I better get back before I get poured on, as I don't have my umbrella once again. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video here, exploring, you know, the area by the river, or at least trying to. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video of my accommodation. I think it's a very budget-friendly accommodation here near the BGC area. And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm showing it to you because by the time you see this video, I've already checked out of it. So that'll be it until the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, drop a like. Helps out with the algorithm, as always. Drop a comment down below if you can answer any of those questions or curiosities I had about the area and whatnot. But other than that, I'm gonna leave it there. So I'll see you guys soon from the next video here in Metro Manila. Only maybe a few more videos left, I think. So I'll catch you guys soon. See ya. Oh, almost tripped on these damn cobblestone sidewalks.